Hello, Warriors fans. Welcome back to the channel for another deep dive into everything Golden State. Before we jump into today's discussion, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button, because this is your go-to source for daily updates, breaking news, and all the latest happenings in the NBA, especially when it comes to our beloved Warriors. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting yet, and you absolutely do not want to miss any of it. From live watch parties to in-depth breakdowns of every game that matters, we've got you covered. Today, we're bringing you something huge, the official release of the 25-26 Golden State Warriors schedule. This is the schedule that every fan has been waiting for, and we're going to take a detailed look at it, breaking it down month by month, game by game, and giving you all the insights you need to plan your Warriors experience for the upcoming season. Now, first things first, the schedule is out, and there are some incredible highlights that stand out right away. For one, the Warriors have set a franchise record with 34 nationally televised games this season, a figure that ties them with other NBA giants like the Los Angeles Lakers, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the New York Knicks. This is a monumental step because it means that almost half of the regular season games will be broadcast nationally, giving fans across the country the opportunity to watch Golden State in action without needing to track down regional sports networks. And while some of these games are split between Amazon Prime, NBC, and Peacock, the takeaway is clear. If you want to catch the Warriors in prime time, you will absolutely be able to, and there's never been a better time to be a fan of this team. When you look at the Warriors' schedule in its entirety, there are some patterns and stretches that really stand out. The team has 15 back-to-back games, which is fairly standard across the league. Some teams get slightly lucky, like the New York Knicks with just 12 back-to-backs, while others endure more, such as the Philadelphia 76ers with 16. Golden State sits comfortably in the middle, which suggests the schedule isn't overly punishing but still presents its fair share of challenges. In addition to the back-to-backs, the Warriors will embark on two major six-game road trips, one in November and another in March. These stretches will test the team's endurance and cohesion, particularly when facing multiple playoff-caliber opponents in succession. In contrast, they also have an 8-game homestand in January, which could be an opportunity to rack up wins in front of the home crowd at Chase Center. This balance between extended road trips and home stretches is crucial in shaping the team's rhythm and overall performance throughout the season. Diving into specifics, the season opener is set to be a marquee matchup. On October 21st, the Warriors will travel to Los Angeles to face none other than LeBron James and the Lakers, along with the formidable Luka Doncic. This is a matchup that immediately grabs attention because it features two of the biggest names in the NBA today, Steph Curry and LeBron James, going head-to-head right from the start. It's the kind of opener that sets the tone for the season and signals that every game is going to be high stakes and high drama. Following that, the Warriors' schedule in October continues to challenge the team with back-to-backs and road games that will require both strategic planning and peak performance from the players. For example, after the season opener, the Warriors will have their home opener in another back-to-back scenario, followed by travel to Portland to face the Trail Blazers in Denver. Toward the end of October, there's another back-to-back at home against Memphis and the Clippers. These early stretches are significant because they allow the team to build momentum and chemistry, but they also test stamina, especially with the intensity of national TV games and high-profile matchups. This pattern continues into November, where the Warriors will face a series of challenging road games. They'll have back-to-backs against Phoenix and Sacramento, followed by a series of games at Oklahoma City and San Antonio, then Orlando and Miami. Each of these opponents brings a different challenge, from high-paced offense to stifling defense, and the Warriors will need to adapt quickly to maintain a winning trajectory. December brings even more excitement, especially with the start of the NBA Cup. The NBA Cup, which is the league's in-season tournament, kicks off its knockout round on December 9th. The group stage games take place in November and December, and for the Warriors, their group includes the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Trail Blazers, and the Spurs. Every game in this group counts toward the NBA Cup standings, adding an extra layer of intensity and competition during the regular season. Beyond the NBA Cup, December also features high-profile holiday matchups, including the Christmas Day game against the Dallas Mavericks at Chase Center. This game will be particularly special as it marks the return of Klay to the Bay Area and a chance for fans to see Cooper Flagg play Golden State for the first time in his career. This midday holiday showcase is designed to highlight some of the league's best talent while giving fans a festive and memorable basketball experience. Moving into January, the Warriors have a significant homestand where they'll face a combination of Eastern Conference powerhouses and Western Conference contenders. Teams like the Bucks, the Kings, the Hawks, the Trailblazers, the Knicks, the Hornets, the Heat, and the Raptors all come through the Chase Center during this stretch. It's a crucial period that could define the team's mid-season positioning, especially in the Western Conference standings. Notably, on Martin Luther King Day, the Miami Heat will visit, marking Andrew Wiggins' return to the Chase Center since being traded. This promises to be an emotional and highly charged game for both players and fans, offering a glimpse into how past and present Warriors narratives intersect. February is expected to be a month of transition and roster speculation, given the trade deadline and potential moves involving Jonathan Kuminga. While the schedule includes only a couple of home games around the All-Star break, what's more interesting is who will be on the court during those games. Transactions and roster adjustments could significantly impact team chemistry and strategy, making February a critical period for evaluating the Warriors' long-term prospects. As we move into March, the Warriors will embark on a second six-game road trip, this time on the East Coast. They'll face back-to-backs against the Knicks and Wizards, followed by the Celtics and Pistons, and then conclude with the Hawks and Mavericks. This stretch will be one of the most challenging of the season, testing the team's ability to perform under fatigue and travel stress. The Warriors' depth and resilience will be crucial here, as these games could significantly impact playoff seeding and positioning. As we move deeper into the season, the Golden State Warriors are facing a year that could define not just their trajectory in the league, but the legacies of several key players. After navigating the demanding opening months of October and November, the team will enter December with both momentum and the pressures that come with high expectations. December is often considered a pivotal month for any NBA team, but for the Warriors, it holds even more significance due to the blend of NBA Cup competition, high-profile, nationally televised games, and crucial matchups against top-tier opponents. The NBA Cup adds an extra layer of intensity to the regular season, introducing a mini-tournament environment that requires focus and adaptability from both starters and bench players. Every possession matters, and coaching decisions become magnified because a loss in these games can have double consequences, affecting both the team's regular season record and their standings in the Cup. This requires Steve Kerr and his coaching staff to balance minutes carefully, ensuring that the core rotation remains healthy while also giving younger or less experienced players opportunities to step up and prove themselves in high-stakes environments. One of the most compelling narratives this season will be the evolution of the team's star, Steph Curry. Curry has spent much of his career redefining the point guard position and revolutionizing the game with his unparalleled shooting ability. Yet, as he continues to play at an elite level, the question remains, how will he adjust to the growing competition in the league, particularly from younger, faster, and more physically dominant guards? Curry's performance in nationally televised games will be scrutinized more than ever, and fans will be watching not just for points scored, but for leadership, decision-making, and his ability to elevate the team during stretches of adversity. In addition, how the Warriors manage Curry's minutes over the course of grueling back-to-backs and long road trips will be a critical factor in their overall success. Given that Curry has consistently been able to handle heavy workloads, it's still crucial that the coaching staff finds the right balance to avoid unnecessary fatigue or injury, particularly as the postseason approaches. Alongside Curry, Klay Thompson remains an integral component of the Warriors' strategy. After his return from injury in previous seasons, Klay has been steadily regaining his rhythm, and this year, there is a renewed expectation for him to operate not just as a shooter, but as a versatile two-way player capable of impacting both ends of the floor. Defensive matchups will frequently place Klay against some of the league's elite wing scorers, and how he performs in these high-pressure moments could dictate the outcome of close games. Additionally, his chemistry with Curry and Draymond Green continues to be a critical factor in the Warriors' spacing, ball movement, and overall offensive efficiency. The relationship between these three players, the so-called core triumvirate, has been central to Golden State's championship identity, and maintaining that synergy over the grueling 82-game schedule is both a challenge and a necessity. Draymond Green, often described as the heart and soul of the Warriors, brings his defensive intensity and playmaking to the floor in ways that are difficult to quantify with traditional statistics. He is the glue that holds the team together, orchestrating defensive rotations, communicating assignments, and ensuring that every player understands their role. This season, with increased national attention and more televised games, his leadership will be under the microscope. How Green manages younger teammates, integrates new players into the rotation, and maintains his own performance level will be essential to the Warriors' success. Furthermore, his ability to adjust to different opponents' offensive strategies, particularly during high-stakes matchups on the road, could be the difference between a playoff-caliber team and one that struggles to maintain consistency throughout the season. While the core players carry the bulk of the spotlight, the supporting cast plays an equally important role. Jonathan Kuminga, for instance, is entering a season where expectations are sky-high. After flashes of brilliance in prior years, Kuminga has the opportunity to emerge as a legitimate two-way star. His athleticism, versatility, and ability to guard multiple positions provide the Warriors with a level of flexibility that is unmatched by many teams in the league. The question is whether Kuminga can maintain consistency over the long haul, particularly during stretches where the Warriors face consecutive road games or top-tier opponents. His development will be a focal point for fans and analysts alike, as it could signal the team's ability to sustain championship contention in the years to come. Jordan Poole also remains a key component of the Warriors' offensive and defensive schemes. Poole's scoring ability, particularly in clutch situations, adds a dynamic element that allows the team to stretch the floor and create opportunities for Curry, Klay, and others. However, Poole's defensive consistency and decision-making under pressure are areas where attention is needed. The coaching staff must continue to find the right balance of minutes and responsibilities to ensure that Poole's impact is maximized without exposing defensive vulnerabilities. As the season progresses and the competition stiffens, Poole's growth and adaptability will become increasingly important, particularly in games against elite backcourts in both the Eastern and Western conferences. Ultimately, the Warriors' 25-26 season is poised to be a defining chapter in the team's history. With a combination of star power, depth, coaching expertise, and challenging scheduling, every game offers lessons, opportunities, and stakes that will shape the team's journey. The interplay between individual brilliance and collective execution, the management of health and energy, and the navigation of a grueling schedule all converge to create a season that is both demanding and thrilling. For fans, analysts, and players alike, the path forward is full of anticipation, challenges, and the potential for moments that will be remembered for years to come. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Whispers and speculation are swirling across the American basketball landscape as news emerges that John Collins, the formidable power forward who has been a consistent presence in the NBA, may have agreed to a groundbreaking 5-year contract with the Golden State Warriors, a team that has dominated headlines in recent years thanks to their explosive offense and star-studded roster. While official confirmation has yet to come from either the franchise or Collins representatives, insiders suggest that preliminary terms have been discussed, and the potential impact of such a move is already sending shockwaves through both the Eastern and Western conferences. Fans are buzzing over social media, dissecting the implications of adding Collins to a lineup that already boasts sharpshooters and seasoned veterans, speculating how his athleticism and scoring ability could complement the likes of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Analysts are drawing comparisons to previous major trades and free agent signings that redefine championship aspirations, suggesting that Collins' ability to stretch the floor and dominate the paint could dramatically alter the Warriors' offensive and defensive strategies. Even skeptics are acknowledging that if the deal materializes, it could mark a significant shift in power dynamics across the league, potentially positioning Golden State as an even more formidable contender than ever before, and prompting rival teams to rethink their offseason strategies. The murmurs surrounding John Collins' rumored agreement with the Golden State Warriors have ignited conversations among fans, journalists, and former players, all eager to dissect the potential ramifications of such a deal. Collins, known for his explosive dunks, rebounding tenacity, and ability to contribute significantly on both ends of the court, would bring a dynamic presence to the Warriors' frontcourt, a segment of the roster that has occasionally faced questions regarding size and versatility. Observers are debating whether his style of play would seamlessly mesh with the Warriors' fast-paced, three-point-centric offense, or if it could necessitate a period of adjustment, with coaching staff recalibrating rotations and play calling to maximize his strengths. Rumors suggest that the contract could include performance incentives, signaling both the franchise's confidence in Collins' abilities and a recognition of the unpredictable nature of player development in the modern NBA. Beyond the hardwood, sources hint at potential marketing and promotional opportunities, as Collins' charismatic presence and rising popularity could enhance the team's brand visibility and fan engagement, further amplifying the excitement around the supposed signing. In this speculative atmosphere, every tweet, insider report, and analyst commentary is scrutinized for hints of truth, fueling anticipation and debate about how this potential acquisition might reshape the Warriors' championship trajectory and alter the competitive balance of the league. Insiders continue to fuel speculation with cryptic statements and unnamed sources, suggesting that John Collins' rumored 5-year commitment to the Golden State Warriors could include a carefully structured plan aimed at both short-term performance and long-term sustainability. The idea of Collins donning the iconic blue and gold has captivated fans as discussions proliferate about his potential fit alongside veteran leaders and emerging talent within the squad. Analysts are evaluating how his presence might impact offensive spacing, interior defense, and overall team chemistry, considering past scenarios in which teams added key players to an already elite roster. Some reports hint that Collins' versatility, his ability to play both power forward and center positions, could provide the Warriors with much-needed flexibility in rotations and matchups against opponents of varying styles. Furthermore, murmurs suggest that the organization has been monitoring Collins for years, tracking his progress meticulously and envisioning how his skill set might accelerate the team's goals of contending for another championship. While none of these claims have been officially verified, the speculative narrative itself is reshaping perceptions of the Warriors' off-season plans, with fans, pundits, and rival executives alike pondering the strategic implications and eagerly awaiting confirmation or denial of one of the most tantalizing rumors circulating in professional basketball circles. As the story of John Collins' alleged signing with the Golden State Warriors gains traction, industry insiders speculate not only about the technical aspects of the deal, but also about the psychological and cultural impact on the team's locker room. Collins' reputation for competitiveness, professionalism, and charisma is believed to be a strong complement to the existing leadership core, and observers are hypothesizing how his arrival could influence morale, practice intensity, and overall team cohesion. Rumors suggest that veteran players may see Collins as a key contributor who can relieve pressure in high-stakes moments, particularly during playoff stretches where matchups against dominant frontcourts require strategic depth and physical resilience. Additionally, some sources hint that his potential presence could prompt subtle shifts in coaching philosophy, enabling more aggressive rotations or innovative lineups that exploit his unique combination of size, athleticism, and shooting range. Beyond immediate basketball considerations, social media chatter highlights Collins' potential to become a fan favorite in the Bay Area, with speculation about merchandising, media appearances, and community engagement creating a narrative in which both player and franchise could mutually benefit from heightened visibility and marketability. While all of this remains in the realm of rumor, The combination of strategic, cultural, and financial dimensions makes the purported acquisition of John Collins a story that continues to grow in intrigue, capturing the imagination of sports enthusiasts across the nation. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.